Listing College, and today I want to share with you a method on how to screen for REITs investment that is giving high dividend yield and possibly under book value. So, since SGX has given this tool called SGX Stock Facts, it has become quite easy for us to screen through rather than looking it one by one. And the good news is it is totally free. Now, let me show you how to go through it itself and you'll see how powerful it can be. Okay, so let's go to SGX Stock Facts. What we need to do is to click on the URL and type in sgx.com. You can follow me through during this video itself and pause at any point in time so that you can follow through, going through step by step. Now, once you're at sgx.com, this is the website. Mouse over company information and click on Stock Facts. Once you have this page has loaded itself, okay, sometimes I just want to say that the page may not load fully. You just need to refresh it. Okay, once you're at this page itself, you can see that there's a screening for stocks in SGX. What you need to do if we are particularly interested in REITs, because this is what the video is about, click on Select Industry. Scroll down and look for REITs. Click on REITs. Now, once you click on REITs, you just scroll down slightly, you can see that there are 31 results. So this is the REITs that the Stock Facts has picked out itself of REITs listed in Singapore by alphabetical order. What is very powerful about these Stock Facts is we can screen them in the way that we want. And what we need to do is to come over this button here called Customize Display. Now click on the Customize Display and you can see there are few indicators or financial information that you want them to display when you look at the REITs itself. Okay, I think we can only choose up to 5 each time or 4 each time. So let me just take away total market cap and total revenue. And what I personally would like to click on is price over book value. Okay, there's already PE ratio and dividend yield. I want price over book value, and I will also want to see debt to equity ratio. Now, typically for REITs itself, we look at this thing called leverage ratio, or we look at how much gearing they have, and usually it's comparing debt to the amount of assets we have. But because it is not provided here, we can look at debt to equity ratio as a first check. Now, when you click confirm, scroll down, you can see the debt to equity ratio, you can see the P ratio, dividend yield, and book value. So, well, for us, there are a few ways where we screen for REITs. One is by looking at the highest dividend yield. The other one, of course, we want to pick REITs that are under book value. Of course, actually we want both in fact. So how do we do that? Now it's still by alphabetical order. What we can do is to click on dividend yield. Once you click on dividend yield, can you see that it is no longer alphabetical order? What happens is they will arrange for us, okay, or filter for us, arrange for us from the highest yield, dividend yield, if you buy right now at this current price, to the lowest dividend yield. They are altogether 2 pages, okay? So you can see that the highest dividend yield right now is Viva Industrial Trust, followed by Ascendus, Sabana, Lipo, Soybuild, and so on. Okay, of course, on the right side, the price to book, you can see that there are some of the REITs that are below book value. For example, Lipo Mall in Indonesia Retail Trust, which is on the 4th row. Of course, you can scroll down, and this is one very quick way to see which REITs are giving us the highest dividend yield based on current price. I mean, wouldn't you like to get 8%, or we like to get as much as possible, but 8% is a pretty decent yield. And I want to emphasize one thing, that this is the first check, because subsequently what we want to do is to click through. So what we can do is to even go and study the REITs based on SGX Stock Facts to know whether is the dividend yield sustainable. Because not all REITs are created equal. Some of them are industrial REITs, some of them have different loan term. But this Stock Facts screener itself gives us a very quick way to screen and start our research. Okay, so one thing that we really need to do for REITs itself, once we go to Stock Facts, we can view the recent financial statement. But what we need to do is to go to their website as well. And one thing good about REITs is, or one thing that's easy to study about REITs once you get the hang of it, is that most of the REITs website looks pretty much the same. In terms of the layout, they will tell you their portfolio, they will, which is one of the most important thing. You must know what you're buying when you're buying a REITs, and you can see that they will give you an overview and they give you a breakdown typically. Okay, so they tell you where are the buildings that they are holding. Again, you can click through and they'll give you in details. Okay, of course, for more details, we can go and look at the annual report. But again, this is a quick and easy way because you may not want to read through all the entire REITs. Although technically speaking, there are only 30 over of them. It is good to read through all of them, especially if you are accumulating them for income. Of course, we can go back to stock facts. We can look at the recent financial report, and now there's only 2 years of report itself. You can see the amount of dividends that they are giving based on the earnings per share, and you can make a judgment. Okay, you can make a certain judgment on whether their dividends is sustainable. So you can see for this particular REIT, which is Viva, the payout ratio is 95%. Okay, meaning to say if they continue to make the money the way they do, they are able to continue to pay you out at of all today. Remember to do our homework and accumulate all these great businesses to give us income and to build our portfolio. That's it for now. I'll see you. This is Sean from Value Investing College.